Hello! In this video, we will explain more further about synonyms in lexical relations. There are definition of synonyms, dimensional and attributive synonyms, and the last is about types of synonyms by Krause.
Synonymy is the idea that some words have the same meaning as others. Example, Jan is quick and Jan is fast. These words have the same meanings as others. Though this is not always the case. There are some synonyms which cannot replace one another in a sentence. Therefore, there are two types of synonymity. First, dimensional synonymity, and second, attributive synonymity.
The next material will be delivered by me, Mita Widian. I will explain about dimensional synonymity and attributive synonymity. The first is dimensional synonymity. According to Flavel and Flavel in 1958, it involves denotative agreement that is not sufficient for synonymity but that occur at adjacent points on a common dimensional. For example is laugh and smile. The second is attributive synonymity. According to Perfetti in 1967, the term in which salient attributes of one term reasonable of another is called attributive similarity. For the example is the word fork with the word rake. And in 1996, George Yule stated that synonyms are different phonological words which have the same or very similar meanings. For the example is the word sofa that has a very similar meanings with couch. Next is boy that has a very similar meaning with lad. The same goes to lawyer that has a very similar meanings with attorney, toilet with lavatory, and large with big. That's all from me. You can enjoy the next material.
Types of synonymy. According to Krause, there are 4 types of synonyms: absolute, contextual, cognitive, and lexonymy. First, cognitive synonymy. Cognitive synonymy is a type of synonymy in which synonyms are so similar in meaning that they cannot be differentiated either denotatively or connotatively, that is, not even by mental associations, connotations, emotive responses, and poetic value. It is a stricter, more precise, technical definition of synonymy specifically for theoretical purposes. For example, pass away, and die are cognitive synonyms in the sentence below. Alice's father passed away or died yesterday. Second, contextual cognitive synonyms. This type of synonymy refers to lexical items which are cognitive synonyms in certain contexts but not in most contexts. Lines call this type context-dependent synonymy. This type of synonymy is best illustrated by discussing the lexical items by and get in the following context. For example, I'll go to the shop and get or buy some bread. These two words, get and buy, are used interchangeably in this context, so they are cognitive synonyms only in such a context. However, buy and get are not interchangeable in all contexts.
Plus synonym or near synonym. Near synonyms bring forth or give sentences with different proportional content. They refer to lexical items that share some aspects of meaning and differ in other. Therefore, near synonyms are expressions that are more or less similar but not identical in meaning. Unlike cognitive synonyms which have the same truth conditions, place synonyms have different truth conditions. Near synonyms are different from cognitive synonyms by the fact that they give sentences with different proportional content. According to Forgall, the members of the synonymous pair foggy, misty are near synonyms rather than cognitive synonyms, in that we can deny one while affirming the other. The sentence below illustrates this. It wasn't foggy yesterday, it was just misty. Clearly, mistiness is a lower degree of fogginess. Absolute synonyms. Absolute synonymy is two lexical units which would be absolute synonyms. That is, would have identical meanings if and only if all their contextual relations were identical. Forgall points out that absolute synonyms are hard to find in English. Consider the lexical items commence and begin in these sentences. The work commences at 7:30 a.m. or the work begins at 7:30 a.m. The two lexical items are similar but they differ in the degree of formality. Commence is more formal than begin. Commence is used in legal and official documents as well as in religious discourse. It should be reserved for use in association with law, ceremonial, and church service, and begin should be used instead of commence in less formal situations. Moreover, absolute synonymy entails that the item in question have the same denotations, distribution, and complete interchangeability in all environments. Of course, this is difficult to be proved.